Mountain Elgon, shared between Uganda and Kenya, is an important ecosystem supporting a variety of plants, wildlife, and a multitude of communities who rely on its services. Agriculture is the mainstay in this area, but the nature of production is unsustainable, leading to a problem of land degradation, which are the consequences we see today. This is the story of Sanzara. In a panoramic view and backdropped by these imposing rocky ridges, geographically, Sanzara Parish lies within a rain shadow, with its people and their natural ecosystems often hit by climate change and its negative effects. Among them, drought.
The drought here can kill whatever you have planted within a day. Within a day, so many plants can die.
Frustrated by losing his crops to drought, John Chamandwa, a model farmer from Kasongo village, did not wait to lose any chances that came along with this gravity water scheme provided by IUCN for the people of Sanzara to solve the problem of water stress in the area caused by the changing climate.
It is very serious that even after irrigating, unless you put water which can continue overnight, that is when the plant can easily survive. Otherwise, the drought in this area has brought people a lot of problems. People have famine, and that is a very serious thing actually.
Using a long plastic pipe connected to one of the tap stands, Chamandwa brought rain to his garden.
During the dry season in January, where there was no rain, I was able to start irrigation. I irrigated the tomatoes and the onions. Otherwise, I've now started getting some money out of the tomatoes. Now that the water has come, I think people should utilize the water.
With a kilo of tomatoes at 2,000 Uganda shillings, this is a good deal for farmers who until recently had no source of daily income. Each day of harvest, Chamandwa earns not less than 200,000 Uganda shillings, an equivalent of $8. This is what every farmer here needs in order to change their lives. So far, 10 tap stands situated near homes have also increased access of clean drinking water to almost 180 households. The plan is to cover an estimated 300 households in total. Available evidence also point to improved sanitation and household hygiene among communities. One of the beneficiaries of this scheme is Sophie Eko from Chemare village. She says that there is a significant reduction of waterborne diseases, especially among children. Gone are the days when people walked long distances as far as 6 kilometers in search of this precious gift of nature. Often dirty, contaminated, and competed for with cows. Valuable time is now spared for other activities such as backyard gardening for improved nutrition among communities. Like many other people in Sanzara, Sophie's story is not entirely uncommon. She is now here to say thank you. Supported by IUCN, local governments, and partners, communities have been implementing an ecosystem-based adaptation project since 2012. Using a catchment approach, key threats were identified and developed into climate-smart interventions, which are now reflected under the theme, The Future We Want. This theme was further visualized into a single poster as a constant reminder depicting two case scenarios, the worst and the best, for people to make informed choices. Plans matured while hopes emerged. The journey into the anticipated future had begun. Today, many farmers know that if they need to cope with the changing climate, they need to conserve nature. It is a win-win situation. Such is the idea behind this unique project. The approach largely relies on the voluntary spirit and positive attitude of the local communities.
It is the people of the IUCN who brought this project this way, and they taught us how to raise up the seedlings. Now we are going to look for market and we sell them.
Earning an income is one thing, and gaining skills is another if the communities have to be self-reliant. So, 2 years downhill, has anything really changed? The answer is yes. Let's start from Chemare village. Our guide is Chemtai Wilfred, a model farmer from this village.
What we can learn from this land here, when it rains, all here floods. All water from the hills and soil comes to these ends. So we try to plant some grass along the contour to stabilize. Since we dug the trenches, there is no more soil going away again from this land. We have not ended on just digging the trenches and stabilizing. We are also planting trees along the boundaries. And the trees which we have planted here are of different types. Like here we have Grevillea, and there we have Macamia, and other different species along the boundaries. Then also the benefit from these ones, they are very good in feeding goats.
Along the way, we encounter 3 men in field boots and record files. These are the community monitors, selected within the same community where they come from, the criteria used for their selection. As their name suggests, their work involves monitoring compliance of the planned activities in the area. They also act as a communication link between their communities and the facilitating agent. In this case, IUCN. Once regarded as a forgotten parish, Sanzara is now at the heart of Kapchorwa district. From the word go, the project provided a platform on which district local government staff have been keenly involved in the planned activities. Razia Yamsabo is the Community Development Officer, Kawowo Sub-County. Now she has a reason to be optimistic.
The picture I have is a prosperous Sanzara. Because one, people here, they have planted so many trees, and in 10 years time to come,
the whole village is going to be green.
All these efforts are a recognition of the fact that climate change is real, and that something must be done before it is too late. In reality, ecosystem-based adaptation approach has the potential to boost biodiversity conservation, reduce vulnerability of communities, and turn Sanzara into a model parish. Therefore, it must be supported and encouraged because it is truly a solution for such a mountainous ecosystem. But all this depends on the availability of resources. Kasongo village is our last stopover. Before cows came back home, it was time for us to leave. But Chebet Zwena had one simple but compelling question for all of us.
When are you coming back?
When are you coming back?